Hello and welcome to the Round 8 episode of The Swoop, brought to you by Latrobe Financial. There's no bigger rivalry in Australian sport than Collingwood and Carlton, and our boys are fired up ahead of Saturday's clash when we take on the Blues at the MCG.
The rivalry exists, no doubt, and it's in the stands. I think it is still a very real thing for the supporters of both clubs, and I think it's important to acknowledge that. Internally, we look at the last 3 or 4 weeks of how Carlton have played or how our opponent has played, and we break it down to the mechanics and what we think that we need to attend to get the result, and then clearly we're trying to find the right emotional hook for our players to go and find the level that you need to find week in, week out.
A couple of our biggest names won't be taking on Carlton. Mason Cox remains in the rehab group for a second week due to the ankle injury he suffered against Essendon. And it looks like Taylor Adams will miss a month of footy after suffering a nasty groin injury in the win over Port Adelaide last Friday night. Now to the team to face the Blues, and we have some big news for you. Chris Mayne is back in the side. Just 4 weeks after suffering a broken bone in his back against the Western Bulldogs. Young midfielder Rupert Wills has also received a call-up after some sensational form in the VFL. He'll be playing his first AFL game since round 18, 2017. Now, let's take a look at the lineup. The backline is very settled with the same 6 players in the defensive positions as last week. It's a similar situation across the middle of the ground, but there's a fresh face amongst the followers, with Wills named alongside Grundy and Treloar. Looking to the forward line, and Ben Reid gets another chance to prove himself at centre-half forward with plenty of speed and skill around him. The interchange is Mayne, Cal Brown, Greenwood and Hoskin Elliott. The emergencies are Varco, Quainer, Crocker and Lynch. So we're all set for another big clash between two great rivals. First bounce is 1:45 p.m. at the G on Saturday. See you there. Go Pies.